Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play World of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. We are on the end of Mickey's path here. This is the final level. Let's speed up some card guards and let's do it. This must be where I can use my new magic! And by pressing the button, we can create bridges and platforms with the card guards. Assuming that the one you're approaching is just standing there and not shooting any projectiles. Also, there are Mad Hatter chess pieces here too. The black ones just jump around in place, but the white ones jump towards you. Why am I doing that? Yeah, the white ones here just jump towards you. And he just spared himself. And you want to be careful on the bell platforms, because they will slide you around once they start moving. And after creating some platforms here, we can do more of this. You want to be careful on these platforms in particular. I mean, it is easy to jump to where you want to jump, but at the same time, it is easy to fall down the pit if you're not careful. Also, that one up right there is really hard to get to. You kind of have to use the forward momentum on your jump when the card is moving forward, because when you jump forward when the card is moving forward, you jump forward even faster than usual when you go even further. I've got more than enough lives to get through this game, thankfully. And thankfully, we don't need to run to make that gap. Now, there are 6 die that you can jump on. The correct one is number 3, but if you jump on 5, you go to a bell tree. Why? Well, for power-ups, I suppose. And it's just a bunch of candy and a bunch of cards. And we just drop straight down from here. Let's go ahead and jump on the 3, and we can enter this area. We now have a mirror that we can jump into, or walk into. And from here, we've got some auto-scrolling. You're going to have to deal with the Mad Hatter chess pieces that have the croquet hammers. Or mallets, actually. And you're supposed to use that fireworks to get rid of those 4 enemies, but I took care of them all just like that. Also, don't fall into any holes. And make sure that you're always holding the jump button. Watch out for any chandeliers. Duck down to deal with the plates. Use the attack, or your attack, to get rid of the candles from the candlesticks there. And from here... Oh, I barely made that. Let's get out of here. Thankfully, that second table was the last one. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't make that. I don't know if you can crawl under that. But now, we gotta jump under some, or jump over some of these pits that this fairy godmother-like enemy is making. And we gotta deal with these Mad Hatter card enemies. They look more like Mad Hatter metal piece enemies. I'm not sure why they look like this, but you can take care of them in one hit. And now, let's jump up here for some health. But if you walk through this wall, cake, you can completely refill your health. So if you need some health at this point, that's a good place to do it. That thing I just jumped on was a light switch. This will illuminate these curtains so you can see the enemies that will come at you. Don't be surprised if you see one spawn from just behind you, like right here. And from here, that should be the last of the curtains. Oh, you do have to hit them in 2 hits. Oof. These guys do take multiple hits to defeat. Now, we need to wait for this thing so we can jump on it so we can ride the spikes. On the first two, you need to attack when you jump to the right, so that way you can take care of the fairy godmother enemies that try to come at you. There'll be a third one coming at you from behind when you make it to the stairs. Jump in the box, you'll be on the elevator, and at some point you will have to jump to the right, and that is it. Yep, they do this to you. Remind me of something that Castle of Illusion did on the Genesis. And now we have more card guards from Alice in Wonderland to deal with as we go through here. Let's keep attacking him with the magic cloth that we have. Need to go ahead and just be right next to this guy so I can finally take him down. This guy's going to spawn from behind. I love how all the enemies turn into cards here. And you will have to walk behind some stained glass to take care of some enemies. Don't forget to duck. And make sure to hold down while you're turning around so that way you can effectively take care of these card enemies. And if we crawl over here, we'll get a top hat. We now have 11 tries to beat the game with. You are here. And it's a good thing I ducked because a card guard also showed up. Right there. Oof. I thought I'd be able to move a little bit forward before I could hit them again. Just that little bit forward to ensure that the magic cloth actually did something. And, well, we got one of our hits replenished at least. But once we go in here...
You have done well so far, but your adventure ends here. You'll never defeat me.
Yup, it's Pete. His eyes follow you around. It looks rather spooky. You have to deal with the Pete Reapers, I guess. And you just have to keep hitting Pete in the face. And you have to avoid falling into the clouds below, and that was easy. Amazing! No one has ever defeated me. You are a great magician. As I promised, I'll show you my greatest trick. How to escape from my world of illusion. And from here, we can just put the controller down. The game has ended. We just beat World of Illusion with Mickey. I'll probably play this game with Donald down the line, and whoa, what was going on with Donald's eyes right there? Yikes. Hate to lose a life with Donald. But Mickey and Donald put on the magic show, now that they're finally out of the World of Illusion. The more familiar characters in the Disney universe look behind you, or look back to see you, rather, before the show begins. There's Mickey, there's Donald, we have clapping. It sounds a lot like a drum machine because Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. The trick backfires, but it works this time. The game thanks us for playing. And we get a bunch of doves. And Pete's there in the lower right-hand corner giving you the thumbs up. And then the credits roll. This was a pretty good game. Graphics are pretty good. They're a little bit of a step up from Castle of Illusion, even though Castle of Illusion was a good game. Thomas Yuta was involved, so that kind of helps. And I love the sound and music. It's kind of what you expect from the Disney games for the Genesis at this point. Love the digitized sound. Mickey sounds like Minnie. Mickey sounds like Mickey. Donald sounds like Donald. Try to say Mickey and Donald at the same time inadvertently, and I just mess it up right there. Play control is good for the most part. I wish that run wasn't a separate button. I mean, they didn't necessarily have to use all 3 face buttons on the 3-button controller, which was the only one available at the time. I guess. I don't know if this game came out before or after Street Fighter II Champion Edition. And there's a little bit of replay value with this game. Not only does Donald has his own level designs, as does Mickey, but the 2-player mode has its own parts in the stages where Mickey and Donald are forced to work together. A little bit of puzzle action, if you will. So there is that. Definitely worth putting in the game collection if you can find it. And Mickey and Donald wave goodbye. And we get the end. Just like that. There's nothing else after this, nothing secret anyway. And that is the end of the game. This has been Let's Play World of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. We just went back to the screen there. I'll probably cut this out. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. And hopefully you enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed playing it, playing through it for YouTube. I will play as Donald sometime down the line. I would like to do that. I don't know if I'll ever do a 2-player playthrough of the game, but, well, we'll see. Hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later!